Yap session. We got to go over everything, correct? All right, I'll see. I'm behind. Henry, we're in Newsies right now. It's the Big Dub Gang. Do I like Somber? I don't know Somber. I'm proud to say I suggested Henry for Marshall. What did y'all work on? In class, it was just an outsiders. I taught him Grease Got a Hold, because some people aren't natural dancers. Yeah, you gotta cater to the kids in your class. Was that not public knowledge? Oops. Damn, tips for people starting the theater the first time. If you love it, just dive in head first, and you'll have a great time. Challenge yourself. Fail miserably. That's how you grow. That's my suggestion. Yeah, just 6 broken noses this week. Kidding. Nobody's broken their noses this week. So yeah, that's all going great. In other news, in other not so great news, are y'all? I don't know how many of you guys know, but I had a little brother. We weren't blood related, but his dad passed away when he was super young. His mom only had insurance in Peru, so she would be in Peru for like 6 months out of the year, and he would live with me for those 3 to 6 months of the year. What up, Sam? In 2020, he got diagnosed with cancer and passed away, sadly. Just like which he had testicular cancer, and like for young men, especially physically active men, there's like a 60% survival rate. But because his mom didn't speak English, he decided to take on the burden by himself and decided to go with an experimental drug, which is what caused his body to crash, leading to his demise. So that was very sad, of course. But he beat the pandemic, so like I'm like, lucky you, you got out of it. He was a wonderful human being. He's my hero. He would remember everybody's birthdays. He would work he would be reading. He would like finish a book a week. He would wake up at 6 a.m. to be at the gym by 7. Doesn't matter if he went out clubbing the night before. He would always be at the gym. He was very, very disciplined. And he just wanted to work, make a lot of money, and retire his mom, because his mom was his only caregiver growing up. And so that's what he wanted to do. I appreciate the condolences, but it gets crazier. So he passed away in November of 2020. A year later, his mom is talking to John's ex. That's my brother, John. Mom is talking to John's ex, and she was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not suicidal, Mom. I'm just like, what am I working for? My kid passed away, my husband passed away, my parents died before I became a teenager. Like, all my family is in Peru. Like, what am I doing?" She passed away a year later in February from a brain hemorrhage or something. Yeah, it was a brain hemorrhage or something. Yeah. So he passed away, and then she passed away, and we're like, what is going on? Her husband, John's dad, was married or had kids prior to dating John's mom. Those kids grew up on the east coast, west coast of Florida. They grew up, they had their kids. So John had nephews and nieces out on the west coast of Florida. His sister, Kat, just reached out to me, and they sent me a GoFundMe page. And I'm like, what is this for? Her son, John's nephew, passed away at 18 years old. I don't know why yet. But for the last, like, she hit me up like 3-4 days ago, and for the last 3-4 days I've just been like, what's going on? Like, I don't know what it is with you know, really unlucky timing, if there's like a specific gene that's, but my heart is really hurting for the whole family. And so I'm just like trying to think about what things I can do to like carry on the legacy, or like to help whatever way I can. And what I'd like to do is I'm gonna share the GoFundMe page on my page, and hope for whoever is willing, please, $1, $1 million, whatever you want, or even just sharing it on your story would help so much. The kid was 18. Like, nobody expects to lose their child, first of all, and I'm so sorry for anybody who has experienced that. But I want to share that GoFundMe page because maybe y'all or somebody you know just has a spare dollar, to help support, because none of them are in the arts. They don't get to reach large audiences. And I am so blessed to have all of you guys. And 6,000 followers. Thank you for that. I looked the other day and I was like, when did this happen? So I know that I have this base of people, or a base of an audience to reach out to. So I want to send this GoFundMe page on my story for whoever can support that family for their passing. Please, please, please do. And then I've also been thinking for years, sorry, I was a fly. I've also been thinking for years, how can I commemorate the memory of my brother who died to testicular cancer? And I'm going to figure out some sort of fundraising method. My niece passed away 2022. She was born October 13th, died the 27th. She only lived 2 weeks. Very, very sad. But her mom made a beautiful, beautiful organization to help other mothers through childbirth. And I want to do something in that vein for testicular cancer to help other young men with, I don't think women can get it, testicular cancer, no. To help other young men. And so I'll figure out what that fundraiser is. Maybe I start making some Henry Hive hats and do that, or I don't know. I'll figure out something, but I'm going to share this. Thank you so much sharing to the Outsiders broadcast channel. I really, really appreciate it. But I wanna do something. I've been telling myself he passed away in 2020. It's been almost 5 years now, and I really want to do something. And I know his fraternity brothers would love to jump on board. I had an idea of, like, because for a while a bunch of his fraternity brothers lived in New York City, so I was gonna do like a kickball day. Like, if you want to come and play kickball, it's $5. And we'll bring, I have some friends that know how to bake, and I have some friends that will, donate some drinks, the bar that will donate some drinks, and just all that money can go, things like that. I'm open to ideas, but things like that I want to do. But anywho, thank you for listening. I'll share that to my page once we hang up, or once we end the call. But I really, really appreciate all of your support, and everything that you can do for me and for everyone else. So thank you. As someone living Greek life, they may be able to hold like a philanthropy week to help raise money. You're right. I didn't know about that. That's right. I'll reach out to his fraternity brothers and see who still has connections to BU. But yeah, thanks y'all. I just wanted to share that and ask for help in whatever way I can. Love you all so much. Thank you. What up, Zoe? Z Needy joined. Zoe Needham. Oops. Zoe, what you just missed is, if you don't know, John's nephew passed away this week, and so I'm gonna share the GoFundMe page. So that now Zoe, you're all caught up. Michael, John's. Yeah, I know you know John. His nephew passed away unexpectedly this week. So just to catch you up, his mom sent me a GoFundMe page that I'm gonna share to my story. Just because like they don't, they live in West Florida. They don't have access to audiences like so many of us in the arts do. So trying to use this power for good. Yeah, that's that. Happy Juneteenth, belated Juneteenth. Happy to share and help whatever way we can. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, thank you, Zoe. Thank you. Also, Zoe, you texted me. Sorry, I was getting Chipotle. Yeah, thanks, y'all. Thanks, y'all. All right, off of that train. This is off topic, but what's the fish's name? The fish's name is Lucky. We got your back in here. I'm sure we can raise as much money. Thank you. Zoe. I feel like the hats might be a good piece of merch to raise money. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, some stickers, some yeah. I've thought about who got you the sexiest fish. My girlfriend got me the sexiest fish. Just so y'all know. Miss Janae Chantel McAlpine. Ow! Yeah, Janae got me lucky. I got the first 2 fish from Petco and they both died. And she got this fish from a local vendor. And he's been thriving. It's been like 4 or 5 months now. 4 months. February, March, April, May, June. 5 months almost. How's Lucky? Lucky's thriving, man. Let's go peek into Lucky's crib. Put this back. Hey Lucky, can I come in? He got nervous. He stopped moving. Lucky. Let's feed Lucky. I haven't fed Lucky today yet. That's how I train my fish. Let them know that there's food coming. Yeah, get it, Lucky. Yeah. Legend. He's like, no, never mind. Boom. Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy. Lucky's my guy. Thanks. I'm glad you joined the class today. You should make Fight Captain Friday merch. I should make some Fight Captain Friday merch. Love the fish. My show's about to start. I gotta go, but love you, King. Love you, Henry Hive. I'll see y'all soon. Okay, RIP for Sue Fish. Yeah, RIP Buddha. RIP Buddha. RIP Gamma. What's the name of the first fish? Yeah, hi Lucky. You should get Lucky one of the SpongeBob houses for his crib. A thought. I think I have to get a bigger crib soon. Or not soon, but yeah. Does Dan know that you named your fish? I think so. What kind of fish is Lucky? He's a beta fish. A male beta fish. Alright, bro. Love you. Talk to you later. Should I go find me? I will. Interview cribs with Lucky. Tell Lucky to do a flip. Lucky. They want you to do a flip. I told him I'm not going to let you do that. Not unless you get paid. Yeah, he's eating. He's not concerned with your flips. Sam. Am I getting Lucky a roommate? I almost did. I almost got him some shrimp today. Lucky's majestic as fuck. Right? Can you pet him? No, I'm not gonna pet my fish. Who's usually feeds Lucky on the weekends? I do. There's only one day that he doesn't eat, and that's Monday. I'm here. I feed him on Sundays at night, and then Tuesdays I come in the morning. So he's, it's just a little a span of a day. Love Great Expectations, one of my favorites. Who is Pony? Brody is Pony tonight. Cause like So Saturday Who work? Cause So Saturday Who? Fight Captain Friday's where it's at. I guess you could call Lucky. I guess you could. Lucky naming lore returns. If you need any help with design for merch, I'd help out. Oh, thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. I might let you know. Lucky will not be doing a Benson Boone flip. I'm dead. Is that what it's called? A Benson Boone flip? Yeah, but it's great. Lucky for Ace for sure. Dan used to pet his fish and then it turned a different color. Exactly. You see, that's what. Yeah, fasting period. He's doing it. What's it called? Intermittent fasting. That's how he stays so slim. Favorite Avenger. Probably Iron Man, I think. Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America. I'm glad I didn't say that when Zoe was here. Every time I say Captain America, she's like, "But he can't do anything." I'm like, he's great. You should hold a Fight Captain Friday art contest. Okay, you're onto something. You're onto something. Where's Brent? He's on stage. How do you organize Fight and Lift call? We wait. Are you on tonight? I'm not on tonight. Fight and Lift call. We wait till about an hour and a half before Fight call would start. Before we get an in-out, we find out who's on stage, who's not in the building today, and then we make, depending on whether they've been on or they need to retouch their violence, we just make sure that they get a chance to touch their violence, touch their partners right before the show. How's the drug coffee? Honestly, I'm about to get some more coffee. You should do a merch submission contest so graphic designers can get in on it. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll write these down. Damn it. But then, regarding money, is that donation based? You know what I'm saying? If these designs get submitted and bought, if I kept the files, questions, yeah. Um, I Cat Friday diary entries. What's today's date? The 20th. Oh, I gotta talk about something that pissed me off today. Remind me later. Category in jeopardy right now. I'm worried about my fish tank. For real. Should do merch. Ask for the devil and he shall appear. Literally just, where's Brent Comer? Where's Brent Comer?
He's out there earning my pay, earning my wages.
Nickel and dime for scraps. 625.
I feel like Dookie.
Feel like Dookie?
Yeah, just sleepy. I'm gonna journal, okay?
I'm
gonna journal. I'm gonna go journal.
It's really healthy. I'm proud of you.
Ladies, I'm working on myself, okay? I said I don't want you. I'm working on myself.
He can't do this right now. He's too busy focusing out on himself.
Just kidding. I didn't mean any of that weird shit.
But he is gonna go journal. What is that? Merch submission contest. Merch submission contests. Bank. Crazy. All the hearts. I know those hearts are for him. Category on Jeopardy or not. Can't go on video right now. I'm low key at work. Oh well. Lucky's on Weight Watchers. It's Thomas from There's the Field. Love you, Bookie. Love you, Bookie. Thomas, I love you. I miss you. Where the hell have you been? Did you see? Well, I don't know if you're still here. You could have left. There is a Field is the play that I did in high school. The first play I did in high school. The first play I did in college. And it was a wonderful experience. It was a fantastic experience. Very educational. And still very relevant. It was about Palestinian-Israeli conflict. How was it decided who would share rooms with the Jacobs? Well, they went to the principals and were like, who do you want a room with? And Brent picked me. So I didn't have a say in this at all. But I'm really, really, really glad that he picked me. Opinions on Sam Wilson Cap. I love him. He's my fave. He's so strong. I love him. He's very real. He's very real to what he's doing. I think there's a certain level of coordination that Chris Evans has that Anthony Mackie has in his own way. Like if you watch Altered Carbon, Anthony Mackie's violence there is epic. And that's without CGI. His violence in these films is still epic, but very CGI'd, and I don't think the CGI matches Anthony Mackie's physicality. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. Who owns that fish? I own the fish. Ooh, cafeteria time. How do you organize fight and lift ball when there's less people in the building? Same way. Who's in the building? Who's not? Who needs to touch their partners? Who doesn't? I got you the Young Cuba merch. Let's go, Young Cuba. Guess who's coming back for summer? Let's go. Come on, Sam. Let's get that content. OnlyFans. Spill, no spill. What pissed you off, King? I got you. I'll tell you what pissed me off. Who wants to fish? Me. Hey, the Outsiders website. In the Who section, it says you're ace understudy. Is this true? If this is, when do you think you'll make your debut? No, it's not true. If I do understudy ace, it's unbeknownst to me. Nobody's told me anything. Henry Hive is the first person to get to me and be like, you cover ace apparently. And I'm like, But I don't want to bring it up to them and be like, no, I don't cover ace. Because then they're going to try and teach me ace. Hey, love. Give it up for Bree.
Hey.
Say hi, Bree.
Say hi to the live because there's a camera. And God forbid I don't.
God forbid you don't find your way to the camera.
With this
Please.
face.
Work. I work hard on it.
Toss, you know?
Toss.
What are you talking about?
If y'all need, Bree will drop down her plastic surgeon and y'all can get all the information you guys need.
So natural.
Okay. We'll see.
Just an eye. Got rid of my eyes. I did those.
Yeah, she switched out her eyes. She did switch out her eyes. I was there for that. I held her
4
hand.
minutes.
4 minutes.
The one thing, the problem with working on a show for so long is then you get time stamps. And then you know the time that you have to go downstairs.
Oh, man. So I have to back up. You know the time we get. Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Even when we start at different times?
Mm-hmm. Generally, I go downstairs at 7:45.
Oh.
45 minutes into the show, I go downstairs.
Even if the show starts like 9 minutes late?
But obviously a little later.
Okay.
But I know that I need to be alert.
Work.
Apparently from Matt Hinckley, the Eat Shit Marsha, Q is at 7:15. If it's a good show, it'll be 7:50 or 7:50.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta figure out my timestamps for the show.
Yeah.
Because I know that there's a 13-minute break after Justice for Tulsa.
Yeah. That's it?
13.
Oh.
Although I timed that a while ago, so it could be different now.
Mm-hmm.
It could be. I know when certain people are on stage, it's definitely.
We've been getting out earlier though, because when we first opened, the show has been coming down earlier, I should say. Oh.
All the chins, like them. I don't.
Yesterday we came down at 9:27.
Oh, that is earlier.
Yeah, we've been coming. Normally, you guys get up here at like 9:30.
Okay.
And you guys, the last couple shows, you've been getting up here at like 9.
I just remember last week, a certain Pony Boy and a certain Dallas Winston were taking 5 years per scene, and we the show didn't finish until 35, and I was like, what?
I wasn't here. I was out. Was I out last week? Yeah, I was out last week.
It was.
I was not here.
We were all backstage like, what is going
on? It's because I wasn't here.
It's because she wasn't here.
The energy was down.
It was. Live, laugh, love, Brent. Oh, we're late. Thank you for journaling. Who owns the fish? Me. Amanda journals prioritizes mental health. Period.
I love journaling.
Hi, Kyle.
I journal every day.
Zaddy Zupri. Y'all, I gotta tell you about our trip to Hunter, New York. We had a great time. The cast of MJ. Or I'll just keep it a secret because we don't kiss and tell.
It's your energy. Is it with a fish? Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you know that? On the website, apparently it says that I cover Ace. Right?
Do you?
No, I don't cover Ace.
Not yet.
Not yet. Dupree, I'm so busy. Henry, where's the hat from? This is from Soul in the Horn. This is a conglomerate of DJs that rent out spaces, and it's just for dancing. It's super epic. It's the music website. Your understudy Ace in this shoe. What do you think? No, not doing that. Kickball tournament ideal. Used to fly out for an annual charity. Nice. Where are we?
We're early today. Almost missed my cue.
Say bye, Bree.
Gotta get to my show.
Work. Well, we could get out early. Go home early. Okay. What I missed? I'm a Pittman, so ready to start journaling. Yeah. Bree, the dress is very pretty. I'll let her know. Who wants to fish me? Okay, you don't cover Ace. But would you like to? No, I don't want to cover Ace. I'll drop Pony and Dally were. Nope, not doing it. Henry, what pissed you off earlier? Thank you for bringing it full circle. Am I caught up now? Yeah. What pissed me off earlier, I just paid for my new subscription on City Bike because I'm an annual member, so I can get a discount when I ride bikes because I bike to work every day. What's up, Steven? Because I bike to work every day, and I paid for the subscription, and then I get the notification of saying, hey, Mayor Adams has decided to change the speed of the e-bikes from 18 miles an hour to 15 miles an hour. But don't worry, it's still the same smooth ride that you're used to enjoying. If you don't know, City Bike charges you by the minute. So you mean to tell me that they slowed down the bike but didn't change the fees or the rates? So now naturally they raised the price because if I'm going slower, my same distance getting to work is going to take longer. So now I'm paying more money for a slower bike. After I bought the membership. Why didn't you tell me that before? Because you knew my ass wouldn't buy it. So I'm pissed. And I rode a bike today, and I was like, this is noticeably slower. You know, if something's going 90 miles an hour and it changes to 80 miles an hour, you can tell, but that's still fast as hell. So you're like, yeah, it's fine. It went from 18 miles an hour, which is an Olympic sprinter speed, to 15. I can sprint that. Nah, man. New York is ridiculous. Bike strike. I would get my own e-bike too if I could, but I don't have anywhere to park it. My building doesn't have space. Fuck Mark Adams. I'm gonna slow him down. I don't know. It's a safety thing. When I started riding e-bikes, they would go 21 miles an hour. I vividly remember when I would go 21 miles an hour on those e-bikes, and they slowed it down to 18, and I was pissed, but I was like, whatever. 15? I have people on the regular bikes, not e-bikes. I have people on regular bikes going faster than me. What is the point? That's effed up. Damn, that caught me off guard. Right? Motherfuckers. So yeah, that's frustrating. It's frustrating. But you know, that's life. I gotta figure something out. Um, I had a wonderful trip last weekend. The guys of MJ, we all took a retreat to Hunter, New York, and stayed in a cabin on the river. And I brought my dog. We had a wonderful time. I brought my dog. I brought my inflatable kayak. We saw crawfish. Nobody believed I would get some crawfish. Ooh, y'all need to go find Kyle Robinson, who did MJ. Kyle Robinson, go to his account, and on the most recent picture he posted, comment, "You owe Henry $20." Because we were in the mountains, and they were like, "No, there are no crawfish up here in the mountains. Like on the river on the mountain. We're like at 500 feet elevation. They're not crawfish." I'm like, "There are crawfish. If there's a river and rocks, there are crawfish. I promise." He's like, "If you find a crawfish, I'll pay you $20." I'm like, "All right." I found a crawfish, and I said, "Kyle, come here. Look at the crawfish." He's like, "Oh shit, that's huge." It was like this big. Yeah. So yeah, go find Kyle Robinson and comment. Yeah, comment, "You owe Henry $20," or just comment one of the lobsters like Kyle Dupree did. Either one works. Or do the lobster and $20 at Henry. That is Dupree. Um, I miss. Love it. Yeah, man. Robbie. Y'all, Robert Reiner, class act right there. Clown. I am gonna hop off here at intermission. Oh wait, Dupree. What happened in the warm up room? What happened? Um, well, don't tell me on here. Um, yeah, I just told him he owed you. Yes, let's go. Get him. Get him. Get Kyle Robinson. Favorite things in my dressing room. Honestly, this fell down today, and I was like, oh, I really like this thing. I can't remember who made this, but it's like thick and like soft and plushy. It's really cool. Stay gold, Henry. My hat is from. Do we miss Henry? Oh, love y'all. Um, my hat is from Soul on the Horn. It's a conglomerate of DJs. They rent out a venue every month or so um, to host parties specifically for to get people to dance. And they're like old people there dancing in tap shoes and like young people tutting and voguing. It's so cool. You and the whole cast have inspired me to become a better dancer and actor. Work. Thank you. I'm glad we do. If you love it, it doesn't feel like work. Get your booty over here, Robert. Robbie. What kind of dog do you have? I have a golden retriever. Tonight on stage we have the entire cast with the exception of Anna is on for Ace. Jacob. What's his name? JPC. JPC is on for Soda. And somebody else is on. I can't remember. Yeah. That's who's on right now. Yeah, man. I'm gonna start brainstorming some ideas for this little fundraiser we're gonna do. Wait, Dupree, are you still on here? Can we share? I said his cast inspires so many aspects of my life. Oh wait, there was a request. Dupree, show us your dressing room. I would love to do soda. I would do soda in a heartbeat. Fundraising. My fundraising for two things. My brother's nephew, my he's not blood brother, but my brother's nephew passed away. So I want to do a GoFundMe for him, or there is a GoFundMe for him. So I want to share that for whoever can. He passed away at 18 years old, maybe 19. Um, I had only met him a couple times. He's a sweetheart, and my brother was in love with his nephew. Just truly, just a sweet, sweet young soul. And I just want to that family. They're not artists. They can't reach a large audience. So I wanna share that GoFundMe on this page to use whoever I have here. If you have the means to donate, because nobody wants to lose a child, and it was one thing when John passed away, and then for his nephew to pass away, his sisters are just like going through. I can't imagine what they're going through right now. So that's what I'm going to share this for. And then the other thing I want to fundraise for is for the last 5 years I've been wanting to create some sort of foundation or some sort of event, a fundraising event, whether it's a kickball tournament between his fraternity brothers, or we do a bake sale, or we do a concert to raise a fund for patients that are suffering from testicular cancer. When my niece passed away, her mom made an organization that donates and helps mothers in need who are suffering through like difficulties with pregnancy. Um, and I want to do something in the same vein. She also raised, as part of that organization, they give out one scholarship to I can't remember if it's one or three scholarships to her alma mater for student who's performing the best to use towards college. So I want to do something in that vein, um, just so that John can live on. John can be commemorated, and his legacy can live on. Because I still look up to him every single day, even though he's not here with us physically. So those are the two things: his nephew that passed away, and creating a legacy for John. So I'll be sharing that shortly. But yeah, that's what the fundraisers are for. And we're talking about merch. We're talking about somebody suggested that we have a graphic designers submit merch, and that'll be we can use that as a fundraiser to sell that. Yeah. Ever since I did your class in April, every time I hear Grease got a hold, I have to get up and do the combo. I've gotten some of my friends to do it too. Let's go! Spread the joy, dance. Keep doing it. Hell yeah. Love to see it. Martin! Yankua. I mean, all the costumes. Martin did his big one. He's the one who put the patch for baseball, Cuba, the Cuban flag, the design for my necklace. We had a beautiful collaboration kind of trying to figure this out. And then I believe there's a wooden one coming. Is that correct, Martin? Kelsey, I'm a graphic designer and I already have Fight Club Friday designs. Fight Cap Friday design. Work! Work! That's dope. Please. Favorite costume? Can't do that now. It used to be my OG 2-bit costume. I love the overalls more, but the way that they designed this Steve costume, I'm like, the Steve costume is officially my favorite. Please, I would love. Say yeah. Send me all the designs. You'll see the next time I see you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, okay. Let's go. Hold on, I gotta watch those two. That's so exciting, y'all. When do you think we will see Dosebit again? Excellent question. No idea. No idea. But I promise you that when I get dates, as opposed to just a last minute call out, I will share that. Can't give you all the goodies. Ooh, I got a note for Dan. A Dosebit Cat Fight Cat Friday. Ooh. Wonderful. I gotta check in with Sky. Dan Barry does it first, okay. Ah, Devin. He's in a full ponche. That was funny as hell. Um, oops. Dan Barry was in front of the car. Dan Barry was between Ponyboy and Johnny K. Stop listening. Okay, that's all. Oh, and I gotta check in with Sky. Aggressive and excessive. Y'all, I can't have you guys listening in on the notes that I'm giving people. That's too much. No, I can read lips. And you see, I moved the camera away from my face so you couldn't read my lips. Why are we in timeout? It's okay, we won't tell. Yeah, right. Obs, what does he say? That's funny, y'all. Headphones while Henry talks. Yeah. We're gonna get him in trouble. Well, no, I can't tell y'all. Did you hear Dead Outlaws closing at the end of the month? Oh my god. Takubo! Y'all, I just had Robbie on here too. Todd Kubo is a brilliant performer, director, choreographer that I worked with in Charlotte. I was gonna say in Central Piedmont in Charlotte, North Carolina. We've been friends for a long time now. Todd, get your butt back over here. Tell my mom to take me to see the musical. Mom, tell him to take Obs to see the musical. Can you explain what kind of stuff you look for when watching the fights? Yeah, I look for extraneous movements. This damn fly is gonna be the death of me. Um, if somebody's supposed to be grabbing here and they're supposed to walk and then push to the next person, it should be like that. Now, if it goes and pull, okay, the choices. There's a little bit of flexibility for choices, but what we can't have is and then pass. Now you're messing with the actor's neck. You're messing with the clothes. The costume department gets mad. So there's a fine balance between being able to make choices as an actor who during the violence, and then not breaking from the choreo. It's a very fine line, and that's what I was looking out for. Is it hard giving actors notes, or are they always wanting to be better and safer? I fucking wish. No, sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's very easy. For the most part, at Outsiders, it's not too bad. It's usually pretty easy. Um, but every now and then, some people take it as an opinion, and I'm like, this is not an opinion. This is my job. I need you to do this. It's not for debate. And then that can get a little hairy sometimes. Correct. and we didn't choreograph any yank and shakes, so it's just grab. In this moment, that was just an example. There are a bunch of other things that I look for as well. But I'm back in New York City in July. I need to please. I think in July we'll be starting rehearsals for the tour. So, I have a lot to tell you. You're still gonna be the fight captain. Oh, thanks, Kelsey. Was it Dan's earlobes again? Yes, it was. His earlobes were way too far. I'm gonna dip out and use the restroom. And then I'll be back. I'll be back in a little bit. So I will. Oh, and I'm gonna post the GoFundMe for my brother's nephew who passed away.